beautiful. We just stopped to get something to eat. I did record everything of the truck getting loaded for you guys. Hopefully we will have that out for you guys today or tomorrow, so you can get so you guys can watch them load the truck. From earlier today, we had no cell service where we were at, so I decided to record it for you guys, and we will be getting that up very, very shortly. Again, making our way through town here. And starting to make our way to North Carolina. Again, this is the hot shot load of hay that we're following. We are going to be catching up to the grain once we're down there. We're running ambers behind the hay here, so people know we're moving a little bit slower with this truck, but they can see us coming at nighttime, so that's pretty cool. Because that is quite a load there on that trailer, guys. There are 18 giant hay bales. The grain and the hay, they're going to be unloaded on Thursday. We are super, super excited to be a part of this and helping get these supplies down south and let you guys see all of your donations hard at work. Again, Lottsville Milling, Mr. Randy Barber, Buck Up Relief Mission, SoupMamaOfficial. It is just amazing. And actually, I did, oh man, I can't remember the name. I have it written down. There is a name of the place that donated the hay, guys. They donated the hay. They've actually donated several loads of hay. They donated the tractor trailer load as well that went down earlier. So amazing. Obviously helping all the farmers in the Carolinas. And I hope you guys are getting the stream okay. I hope you guys can hear me okay. And we're not sure how far we're going to go tonight. We haven't really decided for a while. See where it takes us. But we do have about an 8.5 hour ride. According to my GPS to where we're headed. This is crazy. Driving behind this North Carolina. But yeah, this is super behind this North Carolina. But yeah, this is super exciting. Like I said, 700 pounds each hay bale, and on there, it's crazy. 6 and 6. That is a lot to be helping out farmers, because again, no farmers, no food, guys. It's really important to protect our domestic farmers here in the United States. Make sure that we keep those farms up and running, because again, you know, that's our food supply we're talking about. And with everything going on in the world, man, we need our farmers more. They work really, really hard, sun up, sun down. They don't take days off. They don't really take vacations or anything like that. They're hard-working folks. And, you know, they just want to live a nice, simple life, take care of their animals. And, you know, they're the ones that take care of the country, right? You know, with all of the things that they grow and all the animals that they care for and the meats and things that they produce. So we got to take care of each other, and this is definitely what it's all about right here. You know, making sure that these goods make their way safely to these folks that desperately need them. And just what a great thing to be a part of, and super, super excited. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate all the love and support. Now, just a heads up, I still don't have any comments coming in yet, so I'm hoping that the guys on the back end are working that out. So hopefully we'll have some comments soon so I can see everything that you guys are saying. Ah, there we go. Speaking of comments, I see one on YouTube and one on D-Live. Beautiful. Wonderful to see them start rolling in. Out to North Carolina. Have all our ducks. And like amazing place, cute little store. And she even treated Rio to a doggy treat for the road, which I thought was super cool. You know, that was his road present. So super exciting again to see our Freedom family. It is so amazing to, and she is just such an amazing woman. And it just made my heart so happy to see her today. And they have got the coolest bathroom ever at Lottsville Milling. So guys, if you make the trek out there to check out their general store, which you should, you have to check out the bathroom. I can't tell you more about it because it's something you just have to experience, but it was definitely cool. I probably could have spent hours in there. Really, really awesome little place. And I knew I was at the right spot as I was coming up the road, and I saw the giant Trump and McCormick signs out front, and I went, oh yeah, that's gotta be it right there. So absolutely awesome to stop in and see her. So I do see Kick. Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Thank you, Ed, for letting everyone know. We do have sketchy parts of service for this. But hopefully we'll have, hopefully we'll be able to, so far, at least in this area. So hopefully the stream will hold. But yeah, if we start buffering, guys, just keep in mind, we will be back with you very, very shortly. We promise. We're going to be on the road for a little while tonight. We got some pretty sunset sort of colors starting. Or, well, sort of finishing, I guess, really. Not starting, but finishing. I see Twitch. Beautiful. Is the gentleman that took our donations, took the donations from Iowa down into North Carolina just a couple weeks ago for us. And he is an amazing, amazing human being himself. He is a one-man force, guys. He is a force of nature, and he is a busy, busy person working tirelessly on all kinds of patriot projects, guys. I aspire to be like Mr. Barber, just so y'all know. I aspire to be like him. He is amazing. Hey, U-Haul. We are heading back into North Carolina, my friend. Right now we are in western Pennsylvania. And we're going to be headed down to Jefferson. This hay that's in front of us is going down, and we're also meeting the grain truck down there, which is going to be awesome. Yeah, we did get the hay picked up. So we've got 18 large bales of hay on this trailer, guys. Each one of these hay bales is about 700 pounds. It is pretty amazing. I did record them loading the truck. So we didn't have service where we were at, so I didn't even attempt to live stream it. I did just record it. So hopefully I'll be able to get that up online for you guys either tonight or tomorrow. That's going to depend on signal strength and things like that, how much time we have as well. But yeah, yep, gold is rolling. You are right. You are right. But yeah, so we're going to be meeting the grain truck, like I said, down there at the farm in Jefferson. That'll be Thursday morning. Everything's getting delivered. So those of you guys that just want to see the delivery of the grain and hay, you want to make sure you're tuning in for Thursday morning. Of course, we are driving tonight for a little bit. We'll be driving tomorrow for a while. Again, we have about 8.5 hours on the road from where we're at right now. But all of that in front of us, this whole truck here, that represents, you know, like I said, that represents food for the animals, help for our farmers, guys, and it is an amazing thing to see. Again, this is how we take care of each other, right? We got to take care of our farmers who take care of us in turn with food. So this is just absolutely awesome. Aww. United Animal Industries, it is so wonderful to see you in the chat. And I know how hard you guys work over there with your nonprofit as well to help all the farmers out. And it is an amazing thing when you see these trucks on the road and you know what this is going for. You know that it's going to help a family that really does need it to get back on their feet. You know, like I said, farmers are the backbones of America, right? Like, they're what gives us our food. And it is so important to protect our food supply. It is so important to protect those farmers. Again, they work so hard, guys. Day in and day out. It's a thankless job. And they are, like I said, what powers America. So this is just super, super exciting. But we are on 77 westbound, for anybody that might be curious. 77 westbound is where we're at. What the heck did I do with? Aww. Well, somebody had to. Somebody had to put you through the ringer a little bit. Might as well be us. Might as well be us trying to make it, you know, and listen. When they're happy tears, it doesn't matter if the floodgates open, that's for sure. That's it, you all. No farmers, no food. So we got to protect these guys at all costs and make sure we're doing everything we can to keep our farmers running here in the States. Especially, you know, like I said, given the current political climate with all the tariffs and everything going on between Mexico and Canada and China and, oh, what a mess, right? So it's more, like I said, so very important to protect our domestic farmers. We need these guys. We need them because we need to eat, right? So it's just an amazing thing, like I said, to be able to be part of this and help out. And I'm just so glad that you guys are all along for the ride. And again, we are running, so if you guys see the ambers flashing from time to time, that is me. I am running all my ambers front, back, and top behind the hay load here. That way people can, anybody behind us knows, you know, there's something slow moving ahead. Want to make sure that we're giving, you know, Randy plenty of highway space here for anybody that might be driving around us. So, but yeah, this is just, like I said, such an amazing thing. Now, guys, we are still trying to raise fuel funds for moving all of these goods down to North Carolina. Again, we had an amazing group donate the hay. We've had people, you know, willing to donate their equipment, but we need to get that fuel paid for, guys. So again, we are trying to raise money for fuel funds for the transport of everything. If you could kindly see it in your heart to donate, even just a cup of coffee, guys, every little bit helps. And it helps us keep these farmers in business, keeps these farms up and running. Again, allows us to do more projects for the North Carolina area and others that are affected by all kinds of, you know, different disasters, or when they fall in between the cracks there. Whew, you can really hear his truck yelling a little bit going up the hill. Yeah, Randy is driving the hay truck. Yep, he is driving that hay truck right now in front of us. Our good friend, Mr. Randy Barber. And again, I aspire to be like him every day. He is just such an awesome patriot and tireless, guys. That man is so full of energy. It's unreal. Always going somewhere, always working on something. He wears me out. And that's saying something, because there's a lot of times I'm like the Energizer Bunny when it comes to the Patriot movement, but he puts me to shame. I will say that. That's for sure. I absolutely will. I don't know when I'm going to see Vinny next, but I promise you I'll give him a hug when I see him and let him know that it's from you. Because again, you know, guys, everybody in this movement, you know, that's out there working really hard, whether it's United Animal Industries or Buck Up Mission Relief, or even here at SoupMamaOfficial, or somebody like Randy Barber, we all work really, 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 really hard behind the scenes to try and make sure all of this stuff gets done. And, you know, bring everybody together, all working in our wonderful little niches We've all got our gifts and talents, and we have learned to work really, really well together as a team over the years, and it is just so amazing to see all these wonderful things we can accomplish together. So super excited again that we were able to all partner up and collaborate together to get this done. So this is how we do it, folks. This is how we roll. Oh, okay. All right, so the message on the back end, I just saw it. I am not sure, but thank you for giving me that tidbit of info. I will be sure to pass it along to the driver up front. I'm kind of letting the man with the hay in charge of how far we go. He does get up earlier than me in the mornings usually, I think. And again, he is tireless. So we're gonna see what he says, but that's definitely good to know. Thank you very much for that heads up. Let me know when. Oh yeah, absolutely, girl. Share away, share away. I hope everybody shares. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, guys. Let people know we are on the way, headed again to North Carolina, and again we have a semi-load of hay that went down earlier this week. A semi-load of grain that we're going to catch up with down there Thursday morning at the farm with this load of hay here. And again, we're in Western Pennsylvania, making our way just over 8 hours or so to our destination. And yeah, absolutely, we want everybody involved. Okay, that's very good. Thank you, Ed. Much appreciated. Much appreciated for the info. Always good to know where we can plan on pit stops. But yeah, you can kind of see the embers blinking off the hay. That's me. Like I said, we're giving plenty of warning to anybody behind us tonight. One of the coolest things about having the embers on the truck, right, is when I get to use them. Today seemed like a really great excuse to run the embers, so I'm all excited to run my embers today. I feel useful. Other than just, you know, running the camera for you guys. Like, I like to feel useful. So, yep, so we're doing like a little bit of highway duty too, road duty here, piloting, escort car, sort of. Whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's definitely cool. Definitely cool. Adds a different dimension. You're impressed they're working tonight? Hey, now. I only had one out for a little bit, and that was just because I think the dog pulled the cords out. It was on one of the rear ambers, but it got fixed. Stitch fixed it, man. This whole truck is Stitch fixes, that's for sure. Stitch is the man. If I can't figure it out, generally it goes to Stitch, and he figures it out, so it's pretty cool. But I am definitely grateful to everybody that has ever worked on or helped with this truck. You know, keeping it on the road in these last 2.5 years since I own her. You know, she's gone all but 100,000 miles, and actually we're just shy of 90,000 miles I've put on this truck since I got her. Just shy right now, so that's pretty cool. We will have that 100,000 in no time. In no time, the rate we're going. Well, that was an interesting little patch job. So was that. Little rumbly strips coming up to the... Oh, it's rumbly strips, not a patch job. Coming up to the stop sign. Oops. My bad, my bad. But we are definitely out in the boondocks tonight, guys. Alright, let me just make sure we don't have anybody coming down the road. Beautiful. Alright. So again, we are on 77 westbound. Looks like we're going to be going downhill here for a hot minute. Hi, Josh. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the road. I know it's been too long. We took a little bit of a break there. So the last North Carolina trip, some of you guys know, some of you may not, but the last North Carolina trip, it actually messed up the front end of my truck. And I was semi-grounded for a while. Semi-grounded, but it was a nice little vacation. Gave me a little bit of a recoup, especially after the second half of last year, rolling into January this year. We had so much going on. We covered so many events all over the place, put on so many miles. So it was kind of nice to have a little bit of a respite here in the beginning of the year. Like I said, albeit it was a forced one, but it was a nice little vacay. Let me get caught up at home, so that I could get back out on the road to do these kinds of things for you guys, bring you guys this coverage so you can see things like the North Carolina runs with your donations being delivered in real time. Because that kind of stuff is so very important. Of course, covering different events that'll be coming up, because there are quite a few of them. And it looks like the schedule is going to get pretty crazy very shortly as this weather warms up. So lots and lots coming up, guys. Lots and lots coming up in the next couple of weeks. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, man. Ouch. Sorry, guys. Some of my shirts bunched on me in the truck here. I'm trying to fix them. Oh, my goodness gracious. Now, guys, I noticed the signal's a little going like up and down a little bit, so it may get a little buffery through here. I do apologize. But I do see the signal bouncing back and forth. MD, hey, what's going on? Loving it. Come again? Is there a volume adjustment for your mic on there at all? We're probably going to have to mess with it a little bit just because you're coming in real quiet. All right, I loaned Randy a CB. Actually, it's kind of cool. It was my grandfather's CB. And it was given to me so that I could have a CB for my Durangos. But since the one is still down, I had an extra one, and I gave it to Randy for this trip so that we can communicate. But he's coming through a little quiet over the CB, so it's all right. I mean, at least I know he's trying to get a hold of me a little bit when we get stopped next. Play around with him. Yeah, eat the mic. Eat the mic. That's it. I just want to make sure we give him a little bit of room. I do have somebody behind me, but they're pretty far back, especially with me running the Ambers, so that's awesome. They are kind of like a big flashing warning sign, like, stay back. As if the flags don't do that enough, right? I notice there's people that either really love traveling behind me with the flags, and then there's people that just, they get really annoyed with them and can't stand it. So, and generally speaking, I get a pretty wide berth with them, so it's all right. I'll take it. But yeah, trying to just make sure we give Randy lots of room, not rushing him, not making him feel forced, you know, forced on the road or anything. Want him to be comfortable, because that is a lot, again, a lot of weight he's moving there. All right, well, I mean, we'll roll with it. I can still kind of hear you. I just got to get closer to my CB box, that's all. Yep, that's it. Eat that mic. MD, I am not the pilot car. I'm more like the chase car on this trip. Yeah, you do almost have to have a CB in the hollers, yep. Because if you don't, I mean, you don't really get signal, you don't get radio, you don't get much of anything else, so. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I'm like a decent distance. He has a real short antenna on that CB though. So I don't know, it's not a super long range antenna. It's literally, you know, it's just this very small, very basic, very tiny CB setup. You know, it's kind of like one of those. Did you say that we're running 79 instead?
Yeah, we're going to run 79 when we get there. It's about 20 miles down this until we hit 79 and then
10-4. Right. I had to pick my CB up because my speaker's on the bottom of it and it's kind of hard to hear him, but it's all right. We're going to make it. We are going to make it, my friends. We are going to make it. Hey Rita. Yeah, none whatsoever. Randy and I are super chill. You probably have two of the most chill people from the convoy driving together right now. So that's all right. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm chasing hay today. That's it. Yeah, I got the ambers running just so that anybody behind me isn't riding up on his bumper and they know that, you know, there's something slow moving ahead. Yeah, I have to watch with turning the whole thing upside down though, because the dog likes to lay on it, and if he does and it's upside down, he pushes a lot more switches and then the CB doesn't work correctly, and I'm struggling to flip all the switches back where they need to go, and sometimes in the dark. So I don't know, it's all right, we'll figure it all out. We'll get it worked out one way or the other. Always do, always do. Worst case scenario, there's always a phone, but as long as I can get about every other word, I'm okay. But yeah, Rio's with us this time, so Rio gets to go to North Carolina this time. I'm excited for that. I don't know if that smell is outside or in my truck. Maybe the slight burnt rubber. I don't know. It smells like slightly burnt rubber. I'm really hoping it's not Randy's trailer. He is a patriotic convoy pup. You are correct. Oh, let's see here. Kind of nice. He's picked up a little bit of speed, so This is a nice little stretch, though. Not so up and down. Not so up and down this time. Let's see here. Why is that in that screen? Okay. I need this to get bigger. There we go. All right. Maps are back up. Beautiful. Surprised we have so much oncoming traffic at this point for this little quiet country road. Yeah, I don't think so. Whatever it was, I don't smell it anymore. So I don't know if it was maybe somebody burning something outside, or I only smelled it for like a short time. So that's why I just got a little nervous there for a second, because it kind of smelled like rubber burning, but I don't think it's Randy. I mean, if I smell it again, I'll make him look, but that might have just been something outside. Yeah, I'm hoping, Rita, I am hoping for a smooth drive. You know, just, we have plenty of time built into our schedule, so we don't have to rush for anything. You know, so I'm just hoping for a nice, easy drive. I mean, I know it's a long one, but, you know, we have plenty of time to take our time, you know, do what we need to do. We don't have to beat up the vehicles or anything like that. So it's kind of nice having that little bit of breathing room. Hey, Tam. Good to see you, my friend. And again, this is just absolutely amazing. We have 18 700-pound hay bales on this trailer in front of us here. So it's quite a bit of weight moving down the road. And guys, again, we are still trying to raise fuel monies for the transport of all of this. So please, please, please share this out. Let people know what we're doing. Again, you know, we really appreciate your help, guys. It does take a lot to move all of this stuff all over the place, get it where it needs to go. And it's great that we have this stuff, but again, it still takes the fuel to move it. So we need your help to try and get these funds all together to make sure that this is all paid for in a timely fashion. Getting these loads moved. And again, you know, all of your monies that you donate, guys, as you know, we are always trying to show you, stream, give you, don't keep any of it. And every single bit of that makes a world of difference. And of course, you know, we appreciate all of your donations, guys, whether it's monetary or time. So again, lots of animals need to be fed, though. We got to protect our farmers, protect our farms, because really. And I am going to try and stay live as much as possible during this trip, guys. These big trips, I do like to run the camera for you guys pretty much all day long if I can, and let you experience as much of this as I possibly can. So, but isn't that a gorgeous load of hay? I kind of feel bad for the person behind me, because they're kind of stuck moving at a slow pace, but nice leisurely drive tonight. And it's a beautiful day. It's still 57 degrees outside, guys. It hit almost 70 here today. It was absolutely again. Hopefully the signal gets better for you guys. I know it was buffering there for a hot minute. So Rita, you're better off asking Ed where I am than asking me, as funny as that sounds. We're on our way south from Lottsville Milling area. So yeah. So that's where we are. We're on the road. We're going south. But we will be going south soon. Yeah, according to Ed, we were almost to Meadville, Rita. He's on YouTube and you're on Facebook, so I'm sorry. I sometimes forget that there's multiple platforms going at once. But we're very close to Meadville. So hopefully the stream will get better there too once we get a little closer to civilization. Just a little. Hey, PGB, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit here just because I'm a little closer to his trailer than what I want. Back it off a little, back it off a little. You know Meadville? Awesome. Yeah, we're getting close to there. I don't really know where I'm at, but everybody else does, so that's all right. Just so they know where I'm going. As long as somebody else knows where I'm going, because I sure don't. But I almost never do. That's what makes it so fun. Is anybody else having problems with the audio? I'm just curious. So weird. I don't know, MD. I don't know why you would have such bad audio on YouTube. It's good to see you, PGB. Good to see you in the chat. I miss all you guys. Sound is doing great? Okay. Minor buffering. I don't know, MD. Are you, maybe check your connection or jump out and jump back in. See if that works. I know the other platforms are running too. So we have Facebook and Rumble, DLive, Twitch. Let's see, TikTok is not running right now because I'm driving. You should be able to check on Telegram too. Telegram you should be able to watch. Hey, Danny. But yeah, you could probably try watching on Telegram too if you wanted something different. So we're in Western Pennsylvania, PGB, near Meadville. And we're going to be making our way down to Jefferson, North Carolina with this hay in front of me. And so this hay, like I said, this is going to a farm in Jefferson. We're going to be meeting the semi-truck of grain down there as well. Thursday morning is when everything's getting unloaded, guys. Thursday morning. We just picked up the hay late afternoon today, got something to eat, and of course we are now on the road. And we're going to be driving a little bit tonight, and then the rest of the way tomorrow. So that should be really nice. Like I said, we have plenty of time built into this drive, so that, you know, no crazy rushing. No crazy rushing. So that is definitely exciting. But again, all of this hay that's in front of us is going down to North Carolina. There was a semi-load that went down earlier this week to Burnsville. Or is it earlier this week? Or last week? Tail end of last week? I don't know anymore. What is today? Tuesday, right? I think. I don't know. So I think it was the tail end of last week. That. Or was it yesterday? I don't know. Over the weekend? Goodness gracious. I can't even remember anymore. The days kind of all mushed together. But it was just literally in the last few days. So that's 2 semis and this trailer here, this hot shot load of hay. Again, going down this week, North Carolina, helping out the farmers down there, guys. Again, we have completed so many amazing projects so far. We have done so much good and brought so many amazing donations. But again, we still need your help, guys. It is a lot of expense to move these things, of course, fuel and equipment and all of that. So we are still trying to raise transportation funds, fuel funds, if you will. We do have a donation goal of $1,500. So it's not anything crazy, but enough to get the fuel expenses covered to move all of this hay and grain and all of that down to North Carolina. So guys, again, we could definitely use your help, even if it's just a couple of bucks. Every little bit helps. Again, it is a lot of groups working together. You've had Lottsville Milling, Mr. Randy Barber, Buck Up. Oh my gosh, I forget what the name of the places that donated the hay, and I don't want to say the wrong name because I always feel bad. I have it written down. I'm going to make sure that we get all this together and out on a post for you guys, so you know exactly who is here. But yeah, again, just appreciate you. Hey, Vince, what is he doing? He's running with his company right now. He's not taking any of these. It was through, I think, yeah, make sure you subscribe to their Gosh MD. My poor YouTube. My poor YouTube. Well, I'm glad you're here to be a part of this. I am. I'm glad that you are squeezing us in, whether it's in the background or not. But yes, there are lots of urgent needs for hay, grain, and fence, guys, especially with the fires. Obviously, that's going to burn everything up, so it's going to need to be replaced. So again, if you want to help out farmers,